So let's go ahead. So don't borrow to validate what you haven't proven. So let's get to stage two. Girl, we just spent 30 minutes on stage two, on stage one, but stage one is the most important part because it's uphill from there, right?
Yeah.
And
Okay.
so now that you have validated your offer, now that you know exactly who you serve, now that you have kind of put your feet in there and you've like, okay, now I'm actually, I feel like this is really not saying that you have to have made money per se, but you've done the homework and you know it's valid and you know other people were who is valid and you have perhaps maybe done or pro bono, you know what I'm saying, to test it
Uh-huh.
out. Do you have the procedure and the skills? Are you able to deliver on your product? Have you gotten any reviews? Those types of things. So stage two, you're now ready to hire a funding advisor. Okay. And we are a funding advisor. Who we are is essentially like a financial advisor. We're like an accountant. We're like a lawyer. We're like a CPA, right? We
Right.
we we are those that are an expert or a subject matter expert on funding. We're not a what they call a generalist. Okay? We
All
are a
right.
specialist. We're an expert that we know specifically about how to advise you regarding funding, right?
Strategically, specifically for
Strategically.
you and your
And we have
situation.
exactly. We have a track record of
Mhm.
others that we've gotten funding. You can go to newdayforyoufinancial.com and there's a wall of testimonies. Okay. We have receipts. Okay. Matter of fact, the receipt is on the other line over here on the other microphone.
Hello?
Okay. The receipts. Okay. And so stop
Mhm.
randomly
Mm.
applying for stuff, you guys. You need a funding expert, someone who already knows what the qualifications are to get approved. We already have relationships with banks and relationships with individuals who know what it takes to get approved. So stop up randomly applying, okay, getting all of these, we talked about this the other week about that auto loans
Mhm.
going in there and they just throwing your credit to all of the lenders. I'm telling
Woo.
getting 20 inquiries. You going there to get one car. Like, what is really going on? So let's talk about it. So because random application obviously it hurts your profile, right? And
Yes.
so we know how to properly sequence your funding rounds. We know what you need to get first, and we will go to the second round, we'll go to the third round, and we're looking and matching the funding type to your business model. We're matching the funding round according to your growth stage. You see what I'm saying?
That makes sense.
And so it's called strategic layering. Okay. We may
Mhm.
start out with a personal loan first,
Mhm.
right? Because we're
Mhm.
trying to pay down your utilization on your personal cards,
Mhm.
right? Once we get that down, then we're able to do 0% interest credit card stacking. Then once you have validated, you make revenue in your business at a certain level, then now we're able to get you what we call a revenue based funding. And
Mhm.
we're able to get you a line of credit. Now that you've established that you have a business, you're making revenue, we can get you a line of credit,
Mhm.
right? And so,
Mhm.
and then once you have projections and you have documents like your financial statements, your P&L, and all types of documents, you can qualify for a SBA loan.
Mhm.
Right? Have collateral
Right.
loans. Just a whole, portfolio that we're able to leverage once you have validated what it is that you wanna do. You have a plan for your money.
Makes sense to me.
Okay, so let's go ahead, because so access to capital without a strategy, it creates chaos. And so
Oh,
we help to put together your specific funding strategy plan for your business as you grow in business. Okay. You're a perfect example of that. When we first started, we got you a business loan, right? But you was
yes.
already in business.
Right.
You had already validated your services. You already
Right.
had clients.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? And so we could
Yes.
start right into a business loan, right? And then we
Yes.
went into, credit. We established your business credit. Then we
Mhm.
were able to help you with your investment portfolio. So it's stages and rounds.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And so that is
Mhm.
what it's all about. So that's stage 2. So let's get into stage 3, you guys. So
Okay.
stage 1, you use your own money. Stage 2, you hire you a funding advisor. You drop the
Yes.
word funding, okay? And we'll create your specific funding strategy plan and start your rounds of funding.